So I am standing in the Grand American Hotel in the great state of Utah with photographer Mr. Hopkins, who had been photographing presidents for many years. And we are talking about photography. We're getting ready for At My School Gordon Parks Day. So my first question is for you, why photography?
For me, photography, because it was a part of a family business. My mother's a professional photographer for over 60 years. So when I grew up, I thought all photographers were women.
Ooh, all right.
Men did this for a living.
Wow.
And since I was 8 years old, I was printing black and white. And it was,
8 years old.
Yeah, and it was go to school, go to work, go home from work, do your homework, and go back to school.
Did you just say 8 years old darkroom?
Yep.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So bottom line is, for me personally, I derive sexism because I saw it through my mother, and I thought if your mother is a nurse and if your mother's a doctor, your dad is a nurse, you think all men are nurses and all women are doctors. For me, I thought all photographers were men. I could never be in that job. So, you know, the beauty of women photographers, they look for details. They'll fix the class, they'll fix things.
Yes, we will.
So, bottom line is, most men go, I got the exposure right there, you go, that looks horrible. So.
And you know what? I just want to bring that back to even the conference and how I heard somebody say, I think it was Jeb Bush, he said that he learned reading from his mother. And it's something about when we look at our mothers and we emulate what they do, we learn something from them. You learn photography from your mother. My next question is, when you look at work and you look at photography, name one of your best photographers or maybe a photographer who you admire.
It's interesting. Someone just asked me that yesterday. So, Ann Leibovitz,
yes,
portrait photographer, just incredible, just inspiring. And it's a different style, but she comes from the old school era that my mother came from, which was film.
Yes.
And so nowadays with digital, people go, oh, I'll fix it later in Lightroom or Photoshop.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now, back then, you couldn't fix it. You either got it right or you go home broke.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you so much.
Oh, it's a pleasure, Ms. Hurley. Thank you for having me, and to your students. You have a wonderful teacher, and listen carefully to your parents and your teacher. Do your homework, and you will succeed, especially if you read. You will.
Thank you.